Drop Electric C4, and today I'll be changing out the gas cap on my 2007 Kawasaki ZX6. This gas cap, as you can see, it's pretty corroded, and the key's having a hard time turning. So what I ordered was the Vortex V3 gas cap, and I got the black one with the red anodized clicker, and there it is. Red anodized clicker. The clicker was really a bitch to change out, so I don't recommend buying the extra clicker, but the gas cap, actually, the quality seems great. So, I mean, it's a great gas cap. So the first thing you want to do is get an Allen key, which I used this size right here. I'm not sure it's metric though. It's the same one all the way around. And what you want to do is you want to remove the 3 bolts. Those bolts that are actually in there right now, as you can see, this one right here, that one, and the corresponding one on the other side over here are just for show. They don't screw into anything. So you need to remove the top bolt, and then these back 2 ones right here, and then turn your gas cap, put your key in, turn it, and then lift off, and your gas cap comes out. If you don't have your key in, your pins won't open and your gas cap won't come off. So once your gas cap is off, what you want to do is you want to kind of just, clean it off, because how often do you get to take off your gas cap? As you can see, it's just 3 bolts where the other ones go in. So those other 2 that were there were just to kind of even out the gas cap and not to make it look weird. So now you want to get your Vortex gas cap, make sure it's all functional. You grab your 3 OEM bolts and your Allen key that you've been using for this process, and you're just going to place the gas cap, align it, make sure all the holes are lined up with the holes on the bike, and then what you're going to do is you're going to screw it in one at a time. So first you want to place it on. You're going to have your 2 bolts. Your 2 main bolts are going to be the ones that are right here, and then you have the single up here. So we're just going to push it until it lines up. Look like it's lined up. And now we're going to insert our OEM screws that we had, which are these ones right here. Make sure you don't drop it in, and you're just going to screw them all in until it's securely fastened. Alright guys, so I've installed one of the OEM bolts back into the gas cap. I decided to put the cap part back on because I was too afraid of dropping one of these screws back into there. But now I can just hand tighten these on there. And so it is lined up the whole entire time. Get my Allen key. And make sure you use the right size so you don't strip them, because these bolts are very specific. They have a certain thread count and everything, so it's not a bolt you can just pick up at your local hardware store. And if you want to, you can put masking tape around the sides of your gas cap just so you don't scratch it up like that. Make sure your gas cap's tight, lock it, and it looks like it's going pretty good so far. Now we're just going to test it. We're going to unlock it. Quick and easy. Undo it. Make sure it's working. Make sure you can see all the way down so that whenever you put your fuel in, you're not going to spew fluid everywhere. Tighten it down, put the locker on it, and there you go. You have officially changed from your OEM gas cap, which we have here. That was ugly, bulky, heavy, very inefficient, and really a tease because half the bolts didn't even do shit. So, and you don't need a key for it anymore. It's a keyless gas cap. So there's your new gas cap. And silver clicker and the red clicker, the aftermarket one that I bought, it's really I spent the extra $8 and got the little red anodized clicker, as you can see here. I got the red one, the colored swish locks. Or really, the OEM one came with a silver one, and I'd really just keep it. Really would. There's nothing wrong with them. So what you can do with this is just put it in a safe place. Maybe when you sell your bike, the second owner might actually like this looking gas cap, but really, I don't see a point in keeping it. It's really just a hunk of junk, in my opinion. I will be doing an install video later on for the driven D3 grips. I purchased those, and I got the braking levers. They're adjustable to go from shorty to standard. They can go from they go up in a crash like the old. They're pretty much the old ZX levers, just a nicer quality. And I just put the new Bridgestones on the bike front and rear. I had gotten a flat tire, or not a flat tire, a nail in my tire, and luckily I was not losing air, but I just decided to put a new rubber on there. You still see it's still got a little bit of the nipples on it, so it's a good tire. I mean, a little sketchy for at first. These are the battle axes, I guess. I'm not a fan of Bridgestone, but they're doing a sale, $300 front and rear installed, so appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned. As you can tell, my audio is a lot better. I've picked up the microphone for the drift, so vlogging will come soon.